The 9 of them. But my dear friends, how that 9 come back to you? If this 9 cannot be into you, then what is the sense I do it? The 9 are the three gunas: Satogun, Rajogun, and Tamogun. Durga, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. Durga representing the Tamogun, the Kali representing the Tamogun, the cleaner. And so, my dear friends, Satogun and Rajogun, Lakshmi, and Saraswati. But each one of the gunas are subdivided into three. The Satogun has good, middle, and worse. And we have seen it in our scriptures. Ramayana shows to us that in Ayodhya, Satogun reside. And there you had Kaunshilya, Sumintra, and Kekeyi. So in each mode, it is subdivided into three. Into Lanka, we see another subdivision again. We saw Bhibhishan, Satogun, that is good. From the Tamogun clan, we see Bibhishan, good. We see Ravan, middling, because sometimes he do good, but sometimes he was very egoistic, passionate. And we had Kumbhakaran sleeping and only eating, like so many people today. So many people forget to even pray, they eat and sleep, eat and sleep, eat and sleep, and that's it. And those are the living Kumbhakarans. And so, my dear friends, this is the victory that we have to rise. We have to lift ourselves from the ignorance. We have to lift ourselves and stop saying, I don't know. Because you all know that when you die, not as much as a pin will go with you beyond the grave. If they put a pin on the dhoti, where they carry you to cremate, that pin, if you go back, if it melt, you go see it in the cremation site. They could put all the gold in your neck. When you go get it melt and they in the cremation site. So nothing, my dear friends, not even the bones and the flesh goes with you beyond the grave. What goes with you beyond the grave is the actions which you perform from the terminal of birth to the terminal of death. This is known as the vasanas, and this is what moves with you. This is what will dictate and determine your next position into the world. And this is what you're going to ask of the Lord. Lord, let me be able, and I go back to the coconut again now. That coconut you have in your hand, the reason why I did not make you all husk out the coconut is because the coconut signifies something. You see all those fibers? Anil, you think you could count how much fibers they have in? Anyone of you could count the amount of fibers on the outside of the coconut? No. Similarly, my dear friends, that is the amount of vices and wrong thing you have outside here. You can't finish count it. It is so much. Then sometimes we have one little bad habit that we can't cut off. We all would have one. I myself probably have. Some of them is cigarette. Say, Baba, I can't stop the cigarette. Some of them is the beers. Baba, how you want me to live without that? Some of them is the meat. Baba, go dead. And they'll say, Baba, go dead. My dear friends, if we would have died, I would have been one then. My daughter there would have been one then. My wife would have been one then. And so, my dear friends, we have to give up. Because I tell everybody last night, and I'm going to repeat it. You cannot plant a jandi in the house and have the queue and the curry and the stew. That vibration and that scent hitting your flag and your jandiri. And you're looking for srab. And then you run come by Baba and say, Baba, what happening to me? Well, I don't want you all to be vegetarian. All I want you all to do is to be good people and happy people while you're living. So if you want to eat your meat and thing, don't put no jandi by your house now. Come put it here by me. Go in a temple and put it. I'm telling to you, that is as dangerous as it can get. This is what we have to win the victory over. Control of our mind. Control and make sure that we are not misguided to all these set of fibers. And these fibers are real magnet, you know. These fibers in the coconut have real magnet. But my dear friends, as we go deeper, the coconut shell will burn out very quickly. But then you will meet a hard shell inside. And that hard shell, my dear friends, represents the very few bad habits that you have. You know, all might be easy to give up, but you have one that you just can't give up. That is the one you have to crack now tonight. And when you crack that tonight, then you will meet the nice jelly of the coconut inside there. But if you watch the jelly, can you get the nectar from the jelly? Can you get the nectar from the jelly by just watching the jelly? No way. You either have to take it in pieces and crush it with your teeth. Nowadays, the poor coconut had to go through that blender with so much of speed. And then you'll get the nectar. So my dear friends, when you reach to devotion, when you reach here, my dear friends, in the mandir, your work now start. Everybody just say, Baba, but you know, as I start coming to the mandir, all these little troubles come and start hitting me. I go stop again, you know. Baba, when I start praying, is now the trouble come. You want me to stop? My dear friends, the trouble start coming because you start melting the wrong things. You know, you think that ice, when the ice get the heat and it start to melt, ice is something comfortable in cold, freezing. But when it get the fire, what go happen? You think it's comfortable melting? No, not comfortable melting. Similarly, my dear friends, when that wickedness within you start to feel the heat of the consciousness and the Shakti of the divine, can be comfortable. So you have to bear with that a little bit and continue. Be more stiff with your devotion and say, you cannot change me. I am not going to come back. And the more you crush the jelly, is the sweeter your life will become. Kabir Das has a very nice bhajan which says that, you know, I can tell to you how much sugar is sweet. And I could tell you and describe to you the sweetness of sugar. But until you don't taste the sugar, you would not understand what I'm telling you about. Until you do not taste, my dear friends, the bliss of divinity into your life, it is only then you'll be able to really understand the sweetness of life. 3 years now, Bichan tell me I'm going to take the mala for the Ganesha. Bichan still outside. Bichan, careful. My dear friends, and I want to tell to you, I'll leave to you my common story, my very nice story. There was this king who gave gifts up until 1 o'clock in the day. And a great sadhu went. And when he went in, he met the king brother outside, and the king brother asked him, he said, Sadhu, where are you going? He said, I'm going to the king to get a little something to do a yajna. He said, sure, go, my brother is so nice, he will give it to you. But when the sadhu reached 1 o'clock strike, and it is the king's law that he do not give anything when that clock strike 1. So sadhu was coming out back happy because the king said, come tomorrow and I'll give you anything you want. So he happy, as all sadhus will be happy with what they get. If they get, they're happy. If they get, they're still happy. So I think I want to change my name from Pandit to Sadhu now. Because I just try my best. If I have, I'm happy. And if I have, I'm still happy. But my dear friends, when he coming out back, the brother saw him. And he said, Sadhu, my brother fix you up. He said, no, he said, come back tomorrow and I go sure give you. So I happy about that. I go and I'll come back tomorrow. And the brother went and started to ring the bell in the palace. That will bring out everybody like when they've been attacked. So the king said, brother, what happened? Who is attacking? He said, no, I have a great announcement to make. He said, what's that announcement? So all the people in the courtyard now. And the brother said, dear people, my brother the king is the greatest in the whole world, in the whole universe. He has now become greater than God. So the brother the king, is a nice man, eh? He said, no, brother, don't say that. He said, yes, brother, you greater than God. He said, what you telling me, brother? I said, don't say that. He said, yes. You tell Sadhu come back tomorrow, so you sure you have tomorrow, you better than God. So too, my dear friends, a lot of us like to leave what we have to do today for tomorrow. You better than God too. But Satnarayan Vrat Katha say, don't procrastinate. Only remember that Sadhu Vanya who keep procrastinating and up in jail and everything else. So this, when we keep procrastinating, and I said always, my Hindu brothers and sisters just like to hear somebody in the family dead, and they call in Baba to put off prayers. One time, I'm telling to you, my dear friends, once a Pindakaram is performed on the 13th day, you do all your devotion and all your prayers and everything is normal. You know much of them others had to deal by Ganesh and them? As somebody dead, they calling me. I tell them, some of them just fall off. But my dear friends, you don't fall out from devotion at no cost. 13 days, as the book says, after 10 nights. And I'm very, very, I read it here during the Navraatri. After 10 nights, purity is being achieved, both in birth and death. Don't put off your prayers for nothing. Do not put on your devotion. Prem Sabali Ad Shakti Devi Durga Mata Ki. Now you pray as we recite the mantra. Hari Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavityamam Asya Vidyar Pradveshi Divala Kalipate Saptame Vaivasmanvantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arvatarike Deshantar Gati Trinidad Desh. Call where you live. Om Sri Chetri Grame Bhautavatari Tad Parahi Namo Narayanayi Namo Namaha. Whatever wish you have now. Om Sri Daihik Daivik Bhautik Tapatria Nirvamartya Devi Graharishi Muni Madhava. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalani Durga Chama Shive Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namastute. Om Sri Daihik Daivik Bhautik Tapatria Nirvamartya Devi Graharishi Muni Madhava. May your wish be in the air, may it be on the land, if it is in the sea, may you be able to get it there. Om Sarvesham Mangalam Sarvesham tu Niramaya Sarve Badrani Pashyan tu Ma Kachit Dukabhave. Om Sri Ad Shakti Devi Durga Mata Ki Jai. So very nicely, row by row, you will go touch it to Durga Ma and meet us outside there by the Havan. Pandit Jai will lead us off down there at the Havan place. Sitaram. My dear friends, the lawn outside is a bit wet, and if you cannot manage the coldness, put on your slippers. But if you could manage the coldness, come barefoot. I'm not forcing you to come barefoot, but if you can manage the coldness, come barefoot.
ओम महागौरी देवी माताभ्यो नमः। ओम भुवनेश्वरी माता महेश्वरी माता भुवनेश्वरी याराला वजरूपे खाता सा वजरूपे। ओम भुवं भुव ओम स्वाहा ओम महा ओम जनः ओम तपः ओम तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। आपो ज्योतिरस्वमृतम् मित्याय नमः रवये नमः सूर्यभानवे कागये पुष्यवे हिरण्यगर्वा मारीचि आदित्य अर्करा सावृता भास्करा सूर्यानो ग्रहा देवताभ्यो नमः। ब्रह्मा मुरारी त्रिभुवंतकारी भानुशशि भूमि बूढ़श्च गुरु शुक्र शनिराके तव शांति करता भवन्तु न। इति श्री नवग्रहा देव नव दुर्गा देवी नवग्रह देवता सर्वग्रह निवारणायम ओ पृथ्वी लोकम ओम सर्व आत्मनम ग्रह निवारणायम देवी माता तुभ्यं समर्पयामि। त्रायिमां रक्ष मां दुम दुर्गाये नमः। ऐं ह्रीं क्रीं चामुण्डाय विद्महे नमः। ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्रीं चामुण्डाय विद्महे नमः। ऐं ह्रीं क्रीं चामुण्डाय विद्महे नमः। ऐं ह्रीं क्रीं चामुण्डाय विद्महे नमः। चामुण्डाय विद्महे नमः। चामुण्डाय विद्महे नमः। ऐं ह्रीं क्रीं चामुण्डाय विद्महे नमः। दुम दुम दुर्गा दुर्गति दुर्गति दुम दुम दुर्गा दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षमि रक्षमि माताये नमः। ओम दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षमि रक्षमि माताये नमः। दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षमि रक्षमि माताये नमः। ओम दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षमि रक्षमि माताये नमः। 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 ओम दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षमि रक्षमि माताये नमः। दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षमि रक्षमि माताये नमः। ओम दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षमि रक्षमि माताये नमः। जय जय दुर्गे जय जय माँ 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 जय जय माँ जय जय दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ। काली कपालनी दुर्गे माँ जय जय दुर्गे जय जय 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 दुर्गे जय जय माँ जय जय दुर्गे जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ दुर्गे 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 जय जय माँ काली कपालनी माँ जगदोधारणी माँ काली कपालनी माँ जगदोधारणी माँ जगदोधारणी माँ ओ माता जगदोधारणी माँ जय जय दुर्गे जय जय 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 दुर्गे जय जय माँ 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 जय जय दुर्गे जय जय माँ
All right. Facing north and facing east. And then the rest will come in the same way. Hari Om Sri Durga Durgate Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namo Namah. Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavitya Mamasya Vidyarpadve. Sri Divala Kalipati Saptame Vaivasmanvantar Kalipratam. Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arvat Arike Desh Antargate Trinidad Desh. Whatever wish you have for yourself and your family, now make it. Om Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatre Nirvamurtya Devi Graharishi Mani Madhava. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaha. That mantra means, O Durga, please come and help me with my troubles. Om Sri Durga, recite Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaha. Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaha. Om Shri Durga Durgate Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Nama Swaha. One by one you throw. Durga Mataye Nama Swaha. Durga Mataye Nama Swaha. Adi Shakti Devi Durga Mataye Nama Swaha. Make sure you're facing east or north. Om Durga Durgate Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Nama Swaha. Om Durga Durgate Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Nama Swaha. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namah 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 Swaha. So those who completed, you step back a little bit so that we'll have the rest of them. Now the next set come in. Start. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe. Najir, you're going too fast, boy. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Durge Ma. Jai Durge Ma. Durge. Make the circle a little bigger. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Let's stop there now. Let the circle go with this right there. And the next set go join. We go have a third set. Jai Jagadam. Or make the circle a little bigger, Munish. So the rest of them could fit in. It's just a few. Everybody try and fit. Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe. Larry, you come quite by me here. Jai Jagad, right, walk there now. Gema Jai Jagadambe Durge Bol Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma. Bol Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma. Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Durge Ma Jai 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 Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Narayani Om Narayani Om Narayani Om Narayani Om Narayani Om Narayani Om. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. 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 Narayani Om 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 Narayani Om. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Durge Ma Jai 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 Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Chant along. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe. Come quiet by me here. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge. Narayani Om 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 Narayani Bo. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. 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 Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma. Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma. Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma. Durge Ma Jai. Haribol. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. As you complete your 9, position yourself to the Havan. Jagadambe Durge Ma. Facing east or north. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. As you make the journey, this is your tirat. So you are praying and asking of Divine Mother, whatever wish you may have in your heart, you make that now. Rayani Om Narayani Om Narayani Om Bol Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. Durge Ma Jai 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 Durge. Jai Jagadambe Durge Ma. 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 Durge Ma Jai Durge Ma Jai. Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagai Pavitya Mamasya Vidyar Pradve Sri Dvala Kalipate Saptame Vaivas Manwantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arvat Arike Desh Antargate Trinidad Desh Hari Om Sri 56 Mapipi Road Chetre Grami Bhautavatari Third Parihi Namo Narayana Namo Namaha. Call your names in the mind. Namayaham, your family name. Parivar Namayaham. Whatever wish you have for yourself and your family, now make it now. Om Sri Dehik Devik Bhautik Tapatriya Nirvamartya Devik Rarishi Muni Madhavam. Om Sri Durga Devi Mata Purna Huti Gwam Shanti. Swaha. Start throwing a little bit now, one by one, very nicely. Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Om 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 Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Already miss out plenty rounds. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. 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 Om Shri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Om 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 Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Everybody face to the east now or the north anyway. Let's stand up. Yeah. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidang Purnat Purnamadhachate Purnasya Purnamadhayam Om Sri Purnameva Vashishyate Om Sri Purnahuti Gwam Shanti Swaha Adi Shakti Devi Durga Mata Ki Jai. Water. Oh, neem leaf coconuts come. Lapsi and Sohari that is there and everything, bring them. I want the 9 from the thing first. Yeah, bring everything.
Just sing it in front of me.
Go ahead. Join while they bring in the rest of coconut.
जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा ओ माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम नारायणी ओम जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा जय जगरम्बे माँ दुर्गा दुर्गा माता की जय
Adi Shakti Devi Durga Mata Ki. President of Dharam Ki Awaj, come out. Take one. President of Felicity Utsav, take one. Prem Sibalesri Adi Shakti Devi Durga Mata Ki. So first, President of Dharam Ki Awaj will pray. Everybody could touch one another, We are going to pray so that Dharam Ki Awaj will continue to grow and we will continue to meet with our aims and our objectives, which is that of transforming the lives of people. Om Sri Krishna Krishna se Gaya Pavitya Mamasya Vidyar Pradve Shri Devalap Kalipate Saptame Vaivas Manvantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arvatarike Deshantar Gati Trinidad Desh Hari Om Sri 56 Mapipi Road Chetre Grame Bhautavataritar Parhi Dharam Ki Awaj Hari Om Tatsat Om Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatrayam Nirvamartya Devi Grahari Shimuni Madhava Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Om Sri Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Wait, hold yours yet. Right. Now you're going to pray and ask for that strength of all your executive members of Felicity Ganesh Utsav Committee, and may you grow from strength to strength, and may you be able to always meet your objective. My dear friends, who don't know, this is Ganesh from Felicity Ganesh Utsav Committee, which we are very closely connected with also. Hari Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavitya Mamasya Vidyar Pradve Shri Vale Kalipate Saptame Vaivas Manvantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arvat Arike Desh Antargati Trinidad Desh Hari Om Sri 56 Mapipi Road. So this is where you're doing your offering. 56 Mapipi Road, Whiteland Chetre Grame Bhautavatari Ted Parahi Om Sri Felicity Ganesh Utsav Committee. Hari Om Tat Sat. Each one of you keep your name. Om, everybody keep your name and pray for also for that committee to continue from strength to strength, and may they meet their objectives at all time. Hari Om Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatraya Nirvamurtya Devi Grahari Shimuni Madhava Hari Om Tat Sat Prem Sabale Sri Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenamaham Om Sri Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenamaham Om Sri Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenamah Swaha. Durga Devi Mata Ki. Pandit Jai will now take one from the box here. And my dear friends, Pandit Jai will lead us with the prayer as he stands in front of the fire for the country. Our country need the prayer. Our country need the strength. Our country need everything, my dear friends, that is necessary to help us build. So we pray now for our country. And I don't want you to talk about who is your favorite prime minister and who is not your favorite prime minister. That doesn't count. Right now we have a prime minister in the country, whatever, we have people leading the country. We need to have improvements in our country. Whoever make the improvement, it doesn't matter. Once we get the improvement, it means as citizens, we will be well. So we pray now. Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavitya Mamasya Vidyar Pradve Shri Vala Kalipate Saptame Vaivas Manvantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arivat Arike Desh Antargati Trinidad Desh Namo Narayanaya Namo Namaham Sri Gotranameham Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatrem Nirvamartya Devi Grahari Shimuni Madhava Hari Om Sri 56 Mapipi Road Chetre Grame Bhautavatari Ted Parhi Namo Narayanaya Namo Namaham Sri Gotranameham Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatraya Nirvamartya Devi Grahari Shimuni Madhava Hari Om Sri Deshame Trinidad Hari Om Tat Sat Prem Sabale Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatraya Nirvamartya Devi Grahari Shimuni Madhava Om Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Om Sri Durga Durigati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Yenama Swaha. Trinidad Desh Ki. So my dear friends, we'll now have next one taken. Krishna, come take one. Hanem. My dear friends, we now pray. And these are the 9 coconuts that we did our devotion for the 9 days for. My dear friends, we are now going to pray and ask that we may magnetize ourselves to divinity. May we pull ourselves away from just worldly enjoyment and let us start developing ourselves more and more spiritually. As you pray, you can close your eyes, but I advise you to look at the flames. Within the flames, you will visualize the Divine Mother tonight. So we pray now, my dear friends, for us to live a virtuous life. one free from hate, anger, greed, and more love. Hari Tat Sat Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyaya Vityamam Asya Vidyar Pradveshi Divala Kalipate Saptame Vaivas Manwantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arvat Arke Desh Antargati Trinidad Desh Namo Narayanaye Namo Namaham Sri Gotra Namayam Sri Daihik Daivik Bhautik Tapatre Nirvamurtya Devi Grahari Shimuni Madhava Hari Om Sarvesham Mangalam Sarveshantu Niramayam Sarve Badrani Pashyantu Ma Kachit Dukhabhave Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Mataye Namaha Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Mataye Namaha Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Mataye Namaha Swaha. Durga Devi Mata Ki Jai. So my dear friends, now we are going to pray for all those who have ill health, to correct the health. So I'll call on any member to come forward as we pray. Andrew, come. Children of God, each and every one of us here this evening, I am sure have somebody who is not in the best of health. And here we are going to pray and ask of that Divine Mother to touch those who need the healing hands of hers. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Durga Rupena Sanskritam Namastasye 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 Namo Namaham Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Durga Rupena Sanskritam Namastasye 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 Namo Namaham. O Divine Mother, we pray to you. Suno Meri Devi, Suno Meri Devi, Parvat Mashini Tera. O Divine Mother, please listen to our prayer this evening. We pray this evening, Uma, from 56 Mapipi Road in Whiteland, and we present ourselves to you, Uma. We have few members of Dharam Ki Awaj not in the best of health. We ask you to touch each and every one of them. We have many friends. We have devotees who are here among us, who are not well. O Divine Mother, listen to our prayer this evening as we present ourselves to you. Suno Meri Devi, Parvat Vashini, Tera Paran Payam. Suno Meri Devi, Parvat Vashini, Tera Paran Payam. Om Bhurvhuvasva Om Haring Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurvhuvasva Om Haring Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurvhuvasva Om Haring Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yona Prachodayat. Swaha. Dinesh, come forward. Munish. So Dinesh, you are going to pray now for the strengthening of the family unit. My dear friends, if we observe, we will see not just only in our country, but throughout, the family unit is deteriorating. If you are not aware, My dear friends, I can tell to you, I deal with it every day. Statistics is showing it more and more. That the family unit is in, a great state of degradation. The family unit, we have a number of families just with a face, but they yet still sleep in separate homes, separate rooms. So children of God, today we are asking of the Divine Mother. That is the most we can do for families. And once we have stronger families, we will have a stronger country, we'll have better citizens. So we pray and we ask of that Divine Mother to strengthen the family unit each day that go by. Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaham. 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 Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavitya Mamasya Vidyar Padve. Sri Vala Kalipati Saptame Vaivas Manwantar Kalipatam. चरणे जम्बू द्वीपे वेस्ट इंडीज कंडे आर्यवत आर्य देश अंतर्गत ट्रिनिडाद देश ओम श्री 56 मापी रोड क्षेत्र ग्रामी भौतवतारे तत्पारे नमो नारायणाय नमो नमः श्री गोत्र नामेहम श्री दैविक भौतिक तपात्र निर्वमर्त्या देवी ग्रहारिषि मुनि माधवा हरि ओम तत्सत ओम श्री परिवार आय नमो नमः हरि ओम तत्सत ओम श्री दुर्गा दुर्गति रक्षणी रक्षणी माताय नमः स्वाहा. Right, Manish, come forward. And we pray, my dear friends, for all of us to have intelligence, wisdom, so that we will have that knowledge and remove that wall of ignorance. And that knowledge, I want each and every one of you each day to try and bring yourself to that awareness that death will meet us anytime. We do not know when. And when we are going, not as much as a pin materially will go with us, but it is only our good deeds will take us really forward. We pray now for us to be aware that God is with us every step and every breath. Hari Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavitya Mamasya Vidyar Pradve Sri Dvala Kalipati Saptame Vaivas Manwantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Aryavat Arike Desh Antargati Trinidad Desh Namo Narayanaye Namo Namaham Sri Gotra Nameham Sri Daivik Bhautik Tapatrem Nirvamurtya Devi Graharishi Muni Madhava Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaham Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namah Swaha. Nirav, take this one. Few youths come with Nirav. Nikhil, Crystal. Few youths all come and stand up with Nirav and touch him there. This is a very important prayer for the youths. My dear friends, at this time, we are all going to pray and ask of the Divine Lord, let our youths have that vision. Not just only the youths of Dharam Kiawaja, but the youths of the country. Let our youths of the country, led by the youths of Dharam Kiawaj, to be aware that there is divinity. The young people, my dear friends, can be easily swayed away from divinity. Here, Nirav and the rest of youths there, you are praying and asking of that Lord that you may not sway. You know, young people like to get vexed quick, Nirav. You're praying and asking, may we be able to have that calm mind. And may we be able to move our dharma forward. If you all commit yourself to move dharma forward, then people like Ganesh, myself, Pandit Jai, Ben Lal, all of us will not have any worry, because we'll know that we have a nice group of people ready. Our youths in this country is ready to carry. So we are praying for you all as youths, and you're praying for all your youths in the country, whether they're Hindu, Muslim, or Christian, so that they can get themselves attached to God, not Hinduism, to spirituality. We pray. Hari Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavityamam Asya Vidyor Pradve Shri Divala Kalipati Saptame Vaivas Manvantar Kali Pratam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arivat Arike Desh Antargati Trinidad Desh Namo Narayanaye Namo Namaham Sri Gotra Namayham Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatre Nirvamartya Devi Graharishi Muni Madhava Hari Om Tat Sat Om Kumar Kumariya Namo Namah Hari Om Tat Sat Prem Sabale Sri Durga Mata Namo Namah Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Namah Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Namah Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Namah Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Namah Swaha Durga Devi Mata Ki. Two more. All right. Primity and Regia, come forward. Give them that. One. They going home? Go down by the fire. Well, I think everybody know who is Primity, right? And by now, everybody gonna know who is Regia. They are going to pray for peace in the world. Peace in Trinidad, peace in the world. May all these set of unrighteous activities, let it take a backseat and let us be able to start to promote peace and love into the world. So all join one another. This is a very important prayer. Hari Om Tat Sat Om Tat Sat Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavityamamasya Vidyor Pradve Sri Divalakali Saptame Vaivas Manvantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arivat Arike Desh Antargati Trinidad Desh Namo Narayanaye Namo Namaham Om Sri Gotra Namayham Sri Deihik Deivik Bhautik Tapatrayam Nirvamartya Devi Grahari Shimuni Madhavam Om Sarvesham Mangalam Sarveshantu Niramaya Sarve Badrani Pashyantu Makachidduka Bhave Hari Om Purnamadaha Purnamidang Purnata Purnamudhachate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanskrita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaham Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namas Swaha. How many this last one? My dear friends, Ganesh Mother is the oldest person we have here with us today. Carry this for her. Yeah. Tell she come forward. Oh, she going in the back? Come. Yes. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaha. Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaha. Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namaha. Om Sri Durga. My dear friends, while she is coming, I want you all to gaze at the fire. Everybody will see something different. But I want you to look for something positive into the fire. Take time. So my dear friends, we think about everybody, we think about the group, we think about our country, we think about our world, we think about the youths. Now we are asking, everybody touch her. So we are asking her to take the lead today as we make this offering and to claim victory that, dear Lord, our country and our world has quite a lot of senior citizens. We pray to you, O Divine Mother, so that people will not discard their old ones. People will give love to the older ones more and more each day. And the older ones we pray, the more senior and experienced one who are here with us, that they will have that peace and that comfort, and they would be free from all sickness, disease, pains, and distress. So we pray for our older people now. Hari Om Sri Krishna Krishna Sagyai Pavitya Mamasya Vidya Pradve Sri Dvala Kalipate Saptame Vaivasman Vantar Kalipatam Charane Jambu Dvipe West Indies Kande Arvat Arike Desh Antargate Trinidad Desh Namo Narayanaye Namo Namaham Sri Gotra Namayam Sri Dehik Devik Bhautik Tapatria Nirvamartya Devi Graharishi Muni Madhava Om Sri Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mata Ye Nama Swaha Durga Devi Mata Ki Jai. All right, so these were the special prayer that we make. We have some other coconuts, just share it up so that they can come. We'll recite mantras and people will now offer. We have some Sahari and Lapsi to offer. Please come quickly because we have some food to eat too. Yeah, did that come already? So Hanuman coconuts start offering now. Look, it have there. No, we just giving. Anybody come, take a coconut. Make a production. With the coconut. Who has coconut in your hand? Go ahead. Om Shri Hanumantaye Namaha. Om Shri. Bhajaranga Bali ho Bhajaranga Bali. Bhajaranga Bali Hanumantam. Bajuranga Bali ho Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali Hanumantam. Bajuranga Bali ho Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali ho Bajuranga Bali ho Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali Hanumantam. Bajuranga Bali ho Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali Hanumantam. Bajuranga Bali o Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali o Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali ho Bajuranga Bali. Bajuranga Bali Hanumanta. Start offering now. Om Shri Hanumantaye Namaha. Om Shri Hanumantaye Namah Swaha. 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 Manish. Om Shri Hanumantaye Namah Swaha. 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 Boys, Andrew, Munesh, all come get in these rest of things now. Om Shri Hanumantaye Namah Swaha. 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 Look, some here in the bucket. Om Shri Hanumantaye Namah Swaha. 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 I want everybody to stay in a big circle now. If you have to go back to the cars and them and come way out on this side, you come one circle, straight in. Shri Hanumantaye Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Durga Durgati Rakshani Rakshani Mataye Namah Swaha. Make the circle come behind the The Hawan Kund and come back straight back here behind me. Come join. I want one big circle. Not two, one. Come on this side, Crystal. All those who inside the circle now, will they widen out? Benji, widen out. Come on, let's come here. Join in here. The circle missing here. After they could put it in here. Come. The circle missing here, everybody. So that you could hold hands now and we'll have one big, massive circle. No, they're good, Yeah. We get through? Anybody out of the circle, please? All you must be able to hold the person next to your hands. Durga Devi Mata Ki Jai. Devotees and friends, what a wonderful 10 days we had. We had everything into it. We had love. We had good nectar. We had the demonstration of Durgam and the other demons around us too. So my dear friends, and we were triumphant. We were victorious. Nothing could have stopped our devotion. The Divine Mother gave us the strength. And we moved on. And we are very successful today. Joining together shows the link. If one person tries to lift a table, it will be so much force you have to put. But if all of us join together and lift the same table, it is very little force we'll have to put. And this, my dear friends, you all are the ones who moving Sanatan Dharma. Don't ever believe that you're going to get the 3,000 people that Skinner's Park does get and all them other places will get. For chapter 7, verse 3 of the Bhagavad Gita says, out of thousands striving to know me, one perchance will know me. One perchance will be able to know me. You are the selected few that the Divine Lord had here this evening, my dear friends. Treat yourself special because the Lord have allowed you to be in satsang, and so celebrate your victory for making this Tirat. Pandit Jai will tell to you, and then I will do the final prayer this evening, and we'll go and eat after.
Sharva Mangala Mangaliye, that mantra which we always chant. Let there be auspiciousness, goodness, peace, love, harmony, wisdom, understanding. This is the prayer, this is the nectar. That's the Panch Amrit with the 5 elements coming together. Let it balance in the body so that we wouldn't have any sickness, right? And those elements which the body produces stuff, which you constantly use every day. That's why in the Devi Suktam, which declares and bring to us that Divine Mother and all that manifestations, and Bhagavan in his all that Virat Rupan form, every individual living thing upon this earth, receive that grace from that divine, that spark, that divinity is that fire, which we say that Tat Savitur Varinyam, that Surya Dev Bhagavan, that Surya Dasanam. We all have come from that energy and that fire, and to that energy, to that homa, to that fire, to that life force energy, we pay that salutations, we pay that respect and homage to become one back in that light, in that jyot, to transform of the three gunas, because the three plays of consciousness is always there in the world and will always be there. So we have to rise above that Because of all of that, there becomes the bhakti, there becomes the sadhana, as it is said, is your prime property, that which you will take to you from this world unto the other. And and this Atman is yours, which is that vessel which will store all of that into the subconscious as we lived upon this earth. And we pray for that purity and pray for that divinity for the prosperity of our soul. Bhagavate Vasudeva Bhagwan ki jai, Bhagavad Devi Mata ki jai.
Let us all put the hands together now. No, keep holding your hands, please. I don't want the link to break. You close the physical eyes, or you can, as I said, you don't want to close the physical eyes. Keep your minds and your eyesight on the fire. And that fire will give you a message. I want you to look for your message now. Om Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorama Amritam Gamaya Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sikha Tvameva Tvameva Vidyam Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Devam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Devam Om Sarvamangale Mangalyem Shive Sarvayarti Shadikim Sharanye Trayambikim Gauri Narayani Namastutim Gauri Narayani Namastutim Gauri Narayani Namastutim Adi Shakti Devi Durga Mata Ki Jai. My dear friends, direction of this Navraatri is that we want 9 people to be prepared to hold the Vrat of Durga Ma in each Ashtami. There are 2 Ashtami in each month, and we are going to join together. If it is the 9 of you alone, but the rest of you can come, we are going to have Durga Puja on each of the Ashtami as we prepare ourselves for the next Ashwin Navrat. So we'll pass one in the middle, but you're not going to stop there. So don't believe you're going to stop halfway. We want 9 people to keep a vrat for 1 year, from this Navrat to the next Navrat in Ashwin. And this we will perform twice a month, not like Ganesh, once a month. We are going to perform Durga Puja twice a month on the Ashtami Tithi. If we miss the Ashtami Tithi, we'll go on the Naumi Tithi. I'll give all the dates so that we can have the year to plan. Durga Devi Mata Ki Jai. Starting with volunteers, and then I'll call. One, Radha, Roshan, Videsh. Come, Andrew. Yeah, the family will be one. So we're looking at families. Krishna, we have Avinash. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have Aaron, 7. Well, he can't stand up here, so I can't count him. 8. One more family. If that one family come, Navraatri finish for Durham Kiawaje, we could do it home. Eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Primity. Come in the line. Any volunteers again? Now that we have 9, we have 9 commitment. Those who would like to keep the Vrat for 1 year. Franklin, what do you think? I'm just asking. My godson from Bonaventure, who I ain't seen long time. Panalal. Yeah? Ganesh, anybody from your side wanted? You holding the Vrat? Panalal? 1 year to keep fast, no meat, no fish, no eggs, no alcohol, and eh? You're working is okay. When you're off, you come. Oh, when you go out there, okay. Yeah, all right. Understand. Yeah. Yeah? 20 to 10. Okay. Let us all now. Om Sri Adi Shakti Devi Durga Mata ki. Shankar Bhagwan ki. Om Shri Bhairo Devata ki. Sanatan Dharma ki. Om Shri Guru Devata ki. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. So you all ask, what after Hanuman Yatra? This puja can reach to everybody home. Okay? Durga Devi Mata ki jai. Let's go now and have something to eat. I didn't realize we'll keep you all so long, but we did. Sit around.